Today we're going to be completely upgrading this mobility scooter, putting a bunch of mods on it, and then giving it to a grandma. Welcome to Pimp My Mobility Scooter.
So you want to be a player, but your wheels ain't fly. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out ride.
You got to pimp my ride.
I'm going to be completely honest, this mobility scooter looks disgusting, and if we're going to be gifting this to a grandma, we're going to have to give this a complete makeover. I think the first thing we should do is repaint it, so let's start stripping it apart.
The first thing I had to do was remove all the parts I didn't want to get paint on.
I have the plans to make this mobility scooter look as funny as possible. I think I'm going to paint the main body matte black, so it's proper gangster for the grandma. And then we're going to paint all the black crash bars and bumpers gold.
Now whenever we paint anything on this scooter, we need to sand it down first, and this should help the paint stick much better.
Oh, look at that. This is looking luxury already. Wait till you see all the gadgets we're going to attach to this later. You'll be disgusted in me.
And obviously we had to give the scooter some golden rims.
This looks so bad. And obviously we've got to paint the basket gold as well, because when they go to get their groceries, they have to turn up in style. So we've now got the golden basket of death. We've also got the golden grills. We've even got the golden rims. And now we've got to paint the main body of the vehicle matte black, and then we'll get onto the mods.
Now if we're going to give this to a grandma later in this video, it needs to look as good as possible. So I sanded down all the surfaces to ensure that the paint sticks properly and the vehicle looks as good as it possibly can.
Man, just sanding it down took so long. I hope I get a good reaction from them. Right, everything's sanded. Now it's time for the matte black spray paint. This is going to increase the grandma's aura by 9,000 points. Right, let's start spraying.
I started off by going around and giving the first coat, making sure to cover all of the red parts of the mobility scooter. After that, I then did a few more coats to ensure that the paint job looked as good as it possibly can. Because if we do a bad job and we make it look too ugly, it might be more difficult to give away.
Yes, we have repainted the entire mobility scooter and it looks so stupid with that golden bar on the front. And now we got to get onto the actual mods. Let's start off with RGB lighting. So this is an underglow kit from my website, retaliate.co. I think we should try and fit it to the mobility scooter. We'll have it like this, and then we'll cut it here. We should test if it even works. Oh my god, it actually works. So now I've got to cut it all into shape, and then we can control this from an app on our phone if the grandma has a phone.
So I cut all of the LED strips and then attached it to the battery terminal.
Okay, it's sticking pretty good to be fair. There we go, that's a perfect fit. Imagine a grandma using this as a daily driver. This is coming along really well. Oh my god, man.
I then did the big LED strip which wraps around the whole of the rear, and then finished off with doing the side LED strip, and now it was complete.
As you can see, the RGB strips are now on. LED strip on the back. Next up, we're going to be putting an Alcantara seat on this, like a sports car. Here we have a very good quality Alcantara wrap.
Now the plan here was to wrap everything in Alcantara, including the armrest and all of the seat. But before I could finish, I got kicked out by security.
What are you doing?
I'm just, I need some more of lights, so I'm just doing
do
this.
this one, yeah, man. Even with all this you've done here on the floor.
Okay.
Someone that pull up his camera, so your camera, I swear, man.
You know, one of my friend's grandmas, she had this mobility scooter. We were just upgrading it for her. We thought it'd be funny, so. And I've got to give it her tomorrow, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you want to record it first?
Yeah, are you okay lifting it from here? Sorry about that. I thought you were allowed to.
Don't worry at all.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. They thought they could stop us, but they can't. I've now found the new location where all the future videos will be filmed until one day I get my own unit. We still got a view of the city, so let's go.
Now I was in a new location, I started doing the rest of the Alcantara seat.
There we go, that's good enough. Now let's do this part.
And to finish off, I did the top of the seat, making sure all of it was covered, which was actually quite difficult. And obviously I did the back as well, so the scooter looks pimped out from behind.
So as you can see, we've finally done the Alcantara seat. It looks pretty good from a distance, but once you get closer, you can see some of the imperfections. But again, this is for grandma, so they will not notice the imperfections. Anyway, now we've got to get on to one of the funnest mods, and that's going to be a siren and megaphone, which we're going to attach to the front. It's going to be hidden inside their basket, so they can play police sirens, they can speak through it.
I attached a basket to the front of the scooter, and then I placed a megaphone at the bottom of the basket. And all I had to do was feed the wires from the basket all the way down to the battery, and now the scooter should have a working megaphone.
So hopefully I've wired all of this up correctly. I've got the megaphone in here, and then the wires run down here onto the battery. Here's a moment of truth. Yes, it works.
Subscribe.
Whatever grandma we give this to is going to be able to beep inside of the care home and scare other grandmas. So stay tuned. Let's go find a grandma. Okay, so it's the next day. We've got the mobility scooter here, and now we've got to find someone to give it to. Let's see if the LEDs still work. We've got this app, and when we turn it on, there we go. And I've got all the charging equipment and everything in here. Now I'm gonna go to a big park, take this scooter there, and we're gonna try and find someone to give it to. And if we can't, we're then gonna go to a care home. The goal now is to give it away. Let's go.
The entire ride to the park, I was reconsidering my life choices, as 94% of you aren't even subscribed.
Right guys, we're almost at the park, but we've got a big issue. I don't know how good you can see this, but the battery's almost out. It was like almost full charge a minute ago, so I think there's something wrong. We just need to get rid of it. I've got to cross this main road. So dodgy. Whoa, what? He just f***ing pulled out and almost killed me. Let's test how strong this mobility scooter is by crashing into this bin.
Next time you buy a car, there's a chance it could have been in a crash like this. And that's why you should always do a car vertical report when buying a new vehicle.
Right, before we give this away, I also want to do an off-road test. Let's see if we can get up this hill.
The report will tell you if the car's ever been crashed by a crazy grandma, and if it has, there's a chance there's photos of it from the car crash auction website.
Let me try and go up this way.
It will also tell you if there's any mileage discrepancies that you should know about, if there's any outstanding finance, and even if a granddad has tried stealing it.
No way. This is actually really good.
You can even use it for a vehicle you currently own to uncover the hidden history you never knew about your vehicle.
No way, man. This is sick.
So next time you're thinking of buying a new vehicle, make sure to check it out on Car Vertical and use code RETALIATE for 20% off. And thanks to Car Vertical, we can now give away this pimped out mobility scooter.
Come on, yes. Yes. It passed the bush test.
I was expecting it to take a long time to give this scooter away, but as I was getting some clips of the scooter, I bumped into this guy.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm just
You got remote?
Huh?
You got remote?
A remote? No.
Alright, so shall I pass or?
Yeah, don't worry, it's
You got
it's
one of
fine.
me?
Huh? No, don't worry. I'm trying to give this away to someone.
How much is it?
No, I'm trying to give it away for free to like a grandma that needs it.
Oh, right. Excellent.
Me and this company, we
Yeah.
upgraded it. Have you heard of Brabus?
Don't heard of what?
Brabus.
Roberts, no.
They do like custom vehicles and they
Yeah.
modified this. So I'm trying to give it to an old lady.
Not an old man.
Well, an old man. If you actually need it, you can have it.
I was 66, you know.
Do you actually-
got
do you want
balance on
it?
the legs. Yeah, I'll have it, yeah.
Really?
Definitely, yeah.
You serious? Look,
Oh, absolutely serious, yeah.
it's got this. So you can.
That'd be great, yeah. I'm on
Would
my
you
phone.
actually have it?
I would, yeah, because I've been thinking, I'm a photographer myself, actually.
Yeah,
I
no,
shoot
that's
film on a big
perfect.
old, RZ67, I don't know if you know.
Nah, not really sure.
Yeah, and it's heavy with a tripod.
Yeah.
Just do portraits and stuff. Well, that'd be great to have the camera in there and just go by. You
No,
know?
if you actually want it, that's perfect. Because
That'd be
I was
brilliant,
gonna just
yeah.
ride around for like hours trying to find someone.
Definitely have it, mate. I can give you my details if you want.
You can take it now if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually perfect.
Right. Okay.
So
Right there.
yeah, you can.
Am I on YouTube now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
Thank
you can.
you again. You
you
can edit that in. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah.
No, that's
enjoy it.
perfect.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
take all of this off. It's just to make the video more
That's
entertaining.
great,
We
yeah.
put lights
So,
in it.
What's go?
This one's go.
Yeah.
This is a speed. It's kind of a mess. Also,
I love it.
how old do you say you are? 60.
66.
Really? I thought you were like 45.
You know,
Yeah.
I look younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right, we've given it away.
That's go.
Yeah. That's reverse. And that's the lights, this one there.
What's that light?
Yeah, so it's off now.
Okay, see the battery charging. Right, on my way.
Right, see you later. No problem, see you. Right, we've given it away. That's perfect. I only thought he was about like 45, 50 or something, but it turns out he's 66, and it turns out he wanted it, which is perfect. So I couldn't have found a better person to give it away to. He's a really nice guy, and now he's got a custom mobility scooter. He must have seen me driving around on all of this as well. So that's mission accomplished. We gave away the mobility scooter to a granddad.
In the next few weeks, I'm going to be buying a floating taxi. So sorry if there's not many uploads for the next month or so, but midway through this year, the content's going to be insane. So if you're one of the 94% that aren't subscribed, trust me, you're going to want to be subscribed to the channel. And if any of you plan to buy a vehicle soon, I'd really appreciate you using code RETALIATE on Car Vertical. It won't only help you out, but it really helps out the channel too. And I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.